Yes. Yes. Would you like to say hello? Would you like to say hello? Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Margaret, and if you've been here before, welcome back. I am really excited for today's video. This contains foundation samples for the new NARS foundation and the new Charlotte Tilbury foundation. Now, I need a new medium coverage foundation. That's kind of I don't really do a full coverage foundation, so kind of my full glam, full makeup is a medium coverage because I ran out of my Beauty Blender foundation and they're not carrying it anymore. Both of the just giant cat furs flying around. So I need a new foundation, and these both just launched. And I really wanted to compare them because these have the exact same claims and description. They're both medium coverage, natural finish, skincare infused foundations. We're going to be controversial yet brave. I don't really think that skincare foundations or skincare infused makeup is that big of a deal. I think it's mostly marketing. I don't think it's gonna hurt any products that are skincare infused, but is it really gonna give you just use skincare? So I think it's mostly marketing, but I still really wanted to try this. So what we're gonna do today is I'm going to do half my face with the Charlotte Tilbury foundation and half my face with the NARS foundation. And I'm going to wear it throughout the day and we're going to see what happens. I'm going to take you with me. I'm going to the zoo. I'm going to be out in the sun all day and we're just going to see. We're just gonna see. So the Charlotte Tilbury foundation is the Beautiful Skin medium coverage liquid foundation with hyaluronic acid. Beautiful Skin medium coverage liquid foundation with hyaluronic. Beautiful Skin. I'm just putting the names below. I'm not even gonna try. The Charlotte Tilbury foundation is $44 and the NARS foundation is $49. So definitely luxury products from luxury brands. NARS foundation and skin products are loved, tried and true, and people stand Charlotte Tilbury left and right. So I'm really excited, but a little bit of tea. The girl helping me out at Sephora said that they've had a lot of returns of the Charlotte Tilbury foundation. Just saying. Let's just get into it. I'm excited to see what happens. I'm gonna go dampen my Beauty Blender and I'll be right back. All right, let's get started. I'm just gonna prime a little bit with the HelloFab Coconut Skin Smoothie Primer Moisturizer. This is just oh my God. That was too much. So we're gonna do NARS on the right side and Charlotte Tilbury on the left side. These are both pretty good matches for me. The NARS one is definitely a little more yellow than the Charlotte Tilbury one is. But you know what's funny? I sort of picked out my shades online. At first, I just thought I was gonna buy both of these. And then I was like, you can get samples. By the way, in case you forgot, go to Sephora and get samples before you buy things. The shades that I picked out were the shades that ended up matching me. And they have this crazy tool that matches you. And I felt pretty proud of myself. But I'm honestly really easy to match. I'm literally just a light neutral. I haven't watched any reviews on either of these, but I did see a video where Manny MUA used it, and he said usually he's not a super huge fan of NARS's shade range and the undertones. Okay, it blended in fine though. It doesn't look yellow. It looks like my skin. I would say it does have a pretty natural finish. I would say natural verging on slightly glowy. Okay, let's do the other side, the Charlotte Tilbury side. I'm just so sad because the Beauty Blender foundation was literally my perfect shade. My perfect shade. And now it's gone. I don't think it's gone. I think you can still get it online at Beauty Blender, not at Sephora. It's really early. It's 8:10. which is normally earlier than I would even be awake, but here we are. Okay, so far, first impressions. I like the Charlotte Tilbury side better, I think. I feel like it's a much better shade. Again, I think they are very similar. This one's just a little more yellow, but I think it's a better shade, and I think it did a better job covering my redness. I have a little bit of a breakout down here, and I feel like it covered the redness better than this did. Because I tried to build it up on this side and it's like still very red. I think it's going to be easier for me to tell when I have powder and when I have whatever my full face on. First impressions though, I like Charlotte Tilbury more than I like NARS. So I'm going to finish my makeup and then we're going to see how I feel after that. Alright, so this is the finished makeup look. I just did very like simple, clean lashes, clean brows, neutral lip balm. Side note, this is the Summer Fridays lip butter balm in vanilla beige, and I'm obsessed with this. It's like a thick enough chapstick like balm consistency, but it has this beautiful neutral color and I'm so into it. Normally I would not even wear makeup to go on an outing like this, or I'd wear like super minimal makeup, but here we are. As far as the foundation goes, they look exactly the same at this point. I'm really trying to look long and hard at my face and like I just don't really see any difference between these two foundations at this point in time. It just like looks exactly the same. But we're gonna see how they wear throughout the day. I'm gonna be in the sun a lot today. I will check back in later, but this is the current status. Okay, something I was just noticing looking at the drop-down mirror in the car is that I feel like maybe the Charlotte Tilbury is like enhancing / creating some like texture, and the NARS one is not doing that. And even like under the eye a little bit. I don't know. This is my friend Savannah. Hello. Okay, what do you think of my makeup?
I mean, it's a lot better than my makeup.
Yeah. I'm wearing one foundation on each side of my face.
I mean, they look really symmetrical.
I know, I think they literally look the same. That's the update. You heard it here first. Okay, off to the zoo. Hello. It is 4:15, so I've had this makeup on since like 8 a.m. So here's the status of the makeup. This is NARS. And this is Charlotte Tilbury. Again, I think that they're basically indistinguishable. I do think that this shows a little bit more texture and that this side looks a little smoother. That's what I think, but I'm gonna drive home and then we're gonna do final thoughts. Oh my goodness. I've made it home. It is 6:25 right now, and I got up at 6 a.m. after having barely slept. So I'm like barely alive right now, but it's okay. Final check-in. I have so many thoughts, and at the same time, I feel like I have so few thoughts about what has happened on my face today. I would say I'm shocked at how good my entire face still looks. I put this makeup on at 8 a.m. this morning, and then I went to the zoo and walked around all day, and I was taking my mask on and off all day, and I was in the sun all day, and I honestly cannot believe how good both sides of my whole face, I feel like looks basically the same as when I left this morning. So that is wild. I only put powder on once, and it wasn't to touch up. It was because my powder has SPF in it and I was outside. So I didn't need to touch up at all. I think that's pretty crazy. I think the wear on both of these is really good. But I did look at some of the reviews on Sephora, so let me share some of my findings. Okay, so on Sephora, the NARS foundation has 4.5 stars out of 347 reviews and a 94% recommendation rate. The Charlotte Tilbury foundation has 4.1 stars out of almost 400 reviews with an 80% recommendation rate. So definitely a lot lower than the NARS foundation. I wanted to check out some of the reviews of the Charlotte Tilbury foundation and the NARS foundation, specifically the lower rated reviews, to kind of see what people were saying. And it seemed like a lot of people were saying what I picked up on, which is the fact that I think this shows a little bit more texture. So here's what I think is going on. I think that it's hard for me to tell the difference in these foundations because if we're being honest, I just finished Accutane. I have basically ideal skin right now. Before I went on Accutane, I had oily skin, and obviously I had a lot of texture going on because I had a lot of acne. And since being off of Accutane, I have no acne anymore, and my skin is normal now. I'm not oily like I used to be, but I don't have dry skin like I did when I was on Accutane. I've kind of come right back to the middle. So as of right now in my life, I would definitely consider my skin type normal, which is obviously like the kind of ideal skin type you would want when you're testing out complexion products. In general, a wider range of products is going to work for you if you have normal skin. Additionally, I'm 22 years old. I get it. My skin is young. I take care of my skin. And so I don't have a lot of skin texture. But I do think that I can see the Charlotte Tilbury side picking up on more texture and emphasizing texture that isn't even really there as opposed to the NARS side. And I think that that is also what I gathered in the reviews that I read. The lower reviews that I read of the Charlotte Tilbury Foundation is that people's main complaints were talking about it emphasizing texture and pores. And I think that I can definitely see that. So I would say that my winner is the NARS Foundation, even though on me they wear really similarly. On the Charlotte Tilbury side, I also do see it starting to break down a little bit more around my nose right here than on the NARS side, but that could be due to the fact that I put more powder on this side than this side when I was powdering earlier today, and it's pretty similar. For me today, NARS is the winner. I'm gonna keep trying out my little samples that I have, but I'm gonna say that as of right now, as of today, if I'm gonna purchase one of these two, I think I'm gonna go with the NARS. I also do think that it's a good match for me. I think they both have pretty good shade ranges. I don't think it's like either of them are like the most perfect shade range that anyone's ever seen. If you have tried one of these products, definitely let me know down below. But that is gonna be it for me today. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you're having a great day or night wherever you are, and I will see you in the next one. Goodbye!